All right. War's finally started, it seems. It still doesn't feel like it actually has, though. I mean, we'll take this one war at a time until they cancel the season, which I'm assuming is probably going to happen because that's what's been happening for like a month now. My team is going to be good old S99, CGR, and then useless anti-venom. And I'm going to be taking path 2 here in section 1. We've matched Legion. I forget who exactly they banned. I think it was some tech bans and maybe Kingpin. Yeah, I think so. So this Scarlet Witch fight, I really don't want to hit her. I don't want to crit against her because if I crit, she's going to trigger her chaos magic, whatever it's called, and she can end up putting a poison on me, which I don't want. I mean, I don't think it would kill me, but I'm just going to avoid that altogether, and I'm just going to hit her block, and then eventually she's going to get a special 1 from it. I'm going to bait that out of her, and then just go back to hitting her block, and that's going to be the entire fight. It's going to take about a minute or so. Just dex that, and then just going to hit her block. I think I might actually land hits on her at the very end of it just to make it a little faster. Oh, no, I decided to do it the slower way. Yeah, so I'm just going to let her take down here. Have a good one. Next up here, I got this Maw, and so this node gives him a power gain whenever the attacker is immune to something. So, and he's also going to get regen if I stay too close to him. So naturally I'm immune to buffs, so he's going to get that power gain. But as long as I maintain my wither, it's literally going to do nothing. So we can just cancel that part of the node out. And then I have max despair on, so the regen that he's going to get really isn't going to do much once I get enough of my my debuffs up. I think it's like 6 or 7 of them. It's really not going to matter. So my basic goal for this fight is if I can't knock him down, I'm just going to watch for the falter. And so that's what I'm doing here. And then from there, I'm just going to kind of play it how the AI decides to go. I've fought Maw enough now for so long with Spidey that I don't always go into it with a game plan that I have to stick to. I just kind of see what the AI is doing. Like here, for example, if I didn't land that hit, I wouldn't have bothered knocking him down. But now that I have knocked him down, I realize it's my time to actually hit him and take him out before it comes back. So that's what I do. Next up here in S2, I have this Spidey Supreme. This is another one of the fights that they like to send me to. They normally send me wherever this dude is on the map. So if you want to direct me in a particular way, just put this guy somewhere weird, and chances are I'll be going that way. So this is Hazard Shift. I can't actually hit him. All I'm going to do is hit his block. And normally I'd try to push him to Special 1 relatively quickly in this one. But instead, I'm going to work to my 20 ruptures. I'm just going to fuck with them. I'm just going to keep pausing them for a while. I'm just going to run away, and then when I feel like pushing him over a bar of power will actually kill him, I'm going to push him over, and he's just going to go plop and die. So just going to let it play out, because that's going to happen in a second here. All right, and then next up, I got this Nova, and I'm taking him with CGR. So I R5 my CGR for Battlegrounds, and it's cool because he translates over into War. And originally, I was thinking about this fight, and I was like, I should probably wait out Shock Phase. And then I was like, nah, I'm just going to full send it. I have max suicides, max boosts on. Fuck the Shock Phase. I'm just going to go for the light ending combo, the medium ending combo with a Power Star 1 straight into the Special 2. I don't care how many shocks I have on me. I'm going to kill him quicker than they can kill me. Special 3, and the fight's over. CGR's fucking badass. All right, so next up is this Mojo on one eye open and like 90% protection. So it's okay to heavy him while the protection's up and knock him down because you deal only 10% of the damage that you would. So that's all that's going to get reflected back to you. But I'm going to lose like 50% of my health in this fight. And the reason being is because the next time he has protection come back, I'm going to heavy him. And it's going to trigger a rupture burst right here. Boom. Triggers a rupture burst as I land the heavy, which reflected it back to me. Because apparently the rupture burst triggers after the protection comes off. So that was a learning experience. And from here, I'm not going to lose any more other than like blocked damage. But I'm just trying to bait this special out of him. He doesn't want to throw it, so I'm just building my ruptures. And then I'm going to end up landing an intercept because he's not going to want to throw this special. And he's going to keep pushing me back. So I'm just going to go for an intercept and ends up finishing him off with a burst as I push him to special 2. And last up, I got my good buddy Rintrah, who is where my good buddy Mangog should be. And strat for this one, I don't want to give him too much power. I don't want to hit him with normal hits. I took Dex off just in case I have to hit him with normal hits. I don't have to worry about neutralize, preventing my debuff pause. And all I'm really going to do this fight is hit his block, build up to my ruptures, and I'm just going to be patient and keep pausing and let my ruptures do a majority of the work. I think I'm only going to let him get to 2, maybe 3 special ones total. So it's going to be a relatively slow and boring fight, but a very safe one. So I'm just going to let it play out, and I'll come back when it is all finished. All right, so a bit of a rocky start. This is not the way we like to start the season, but we did kind of expect it. I mean, no one's played serious war in like 2 fucking months, so I feel like most alliances across the board were pretty rusty and died quite a bit the first war, except for LVT. Those motherfuckers only died once. Like, what the fuck, guys? Slow down. You're making the rest of us look bad. Yeah, so we did end up winning, but it was very, very close. They had cleared 120 and only died 4 times, so we were getting pretty nervous. But then they ended up dying the 5th time, and we knew we had them on time. And then I think they had a bit of a mess up at the very, very end, clearing S3 for their last couple. But that is all she wrote for this one. Thank you very much for watching.